Yeah, come on in. Thank you very much. Needed that.
And I made color copies of the whole project.
Okay. Well, great, Sienna. Great, it looks beautiful. Wonderful.
You did all the work. It's a great plan, Fox.
Yeah, I agree. I think once my father sees this, he's not going to be able to deny me that corner office that I've been waiting for so long.
He should be very proud of you. And I know you and your grandfather weren't close, but I'm sorry about him being shot.
Yeah, you're right. We weren't close at all. But still, you know, with the news out that he's in the hospital and could be on his deathbed, the media's bound to have a field day, you know? Gotta make sure that our foreign stock market prices don't take a tumble. Gotta make sure that the world knows that Crane Industries is still viable and going strong.
That will show the world that Crane Industries is in good hands.
Yes, I agree. I put together a complete plan for my father to handle the problem.
You certainly saved him a lot of work.
Yeah, once he sees this, he's gonna forget all about bringing Chad into the family business. He's gonna realize that I'm the only son he needs here.
Fox.
Father, I know the company's headed straight for the toilet, but I've handled everything.
Whitney, I just want to talk to you. I still love you, you know that.
Chad, really, you gotta quit saying that to me. I can't love you, you can't love me. Why can't you understand that?
Yeah, I know. Okay, we can't be lovers, but Whitney, I can't lose you.
Chad, we can't be close again. I am your half-sister. I'm not your lover.
Look, I know we're both in shock about finding out the news. Right? I'm still trying to get it in my head that your mother is my mother and my father is Julian Crane. But Whitney, I would cut up my heart to make it a lie.
But it's not a lie. It's the truth. My mother had a past that she didn't tell anybody about. She was a drunk, a drug addict, and had a baby with Julian Crane, your father. And now the secret's come out and both of our lives are ruined because of it.
No. I mean, yeah, it's horrible and we both don't like it, but we can't let it ruin our lives. We can still be close. Whitney, we're family.
Oh my God, I'm pregnant. What am I gonna do?
Whitney, you can't just walk away and pretend like we don't know each other. Why can't we at least be in each other's lives?
All right. All right, fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why we can't be in each other's lives, Chad.
Catherine, you heard what Chief Bennett said. If Alistair dies, he's got to arrest you. He'll charge you with murder.
I heard him. He has to do what he has to do. It's his job.
I know it's his job, but we can stop this from happening. All you have to do is tell...
No. Hart, we cannot reveal our identities. Sheridan thinks that I died when she was a child. She said that if she found out I was alive, she would never forgive me, that I'd abandon her. Louise said the same thing to you.
Yeah, well, people say a lot of things. It doesn't mean they'll stick to them. I think that we have to take a chance and hope they'll forgive us.
Makes me so sad to see Sheridan in pain. And if we do that, they will all be in pain. Julian, Louise, Pilar.
But what about your pain if you go to prison? What about mine if I lose you, Catherine?
I don't want to cause you pain. I don't want to cause anybody pain.
Okay. Then listen, I think that we have to come clean. I think that we have to tell the police that you're Alistair's wife and that you shot him in self-defense. They probably won't even press charges.
Martin, I would really rather suffer the consequences than have our children suffer anymore at all.
Even if that means the death penalty. If Alistair dies, it could happen.
I still don't understand what happened. Why would Mrs. Wheeler shoot my father?
I don't know. Maybe because Alistair tried to kill us when we were down in Mexico, not to mention the fact that we told her how many times he tried to kill you.
But she barely even knows us. It's just so strange for her to try to get revenge for us.
Yeah, well, maybe there's something she's not telling us. Now, who knows? Maybe her and Alistair have a history that we don't know about.
Maybe. Still, There's just something so familiar about her. It's like I already know her, but they're missing pieces, pieces that I have to put together.
Well, hold on. You said that you felt a connection with her when you first met her down in Mexico.
Yes, and it's getting stronger.
Oh, come on. It's been a long night. We should head home.
Yeah, you're right, and I'm sure the hospital will call if there's any change in my father's condition.
I'm sure Eve will let us know.
Yeah, I don't know why I care whether he lives or dies.
Because no matter what, he's still your father. And you wouldn't be you if you didn't care.
Thanks. Do you think we should offer the Wheelers a ride back to the estate?
I don't think they're gonna need one.
What's wrong, Chief?
Look, I'm sorry, Mrs. Wheeler, but I need to place you under arrest.
Is Alistair dead?
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I dictated this in the car on the way over. It's a plan on how to deal with the media in the foreign markets. I want you to get it to my assistant immediately. Madeline will know what to do.
Certainly, Mr. Crane,
What are you
but...
waiting for? You go on.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Look, that's actually what I've been working on this whole time. If you just do yourself a favor, take a glance at the folder. It's a complete plan to handle the problem.
I'm sure it's fine.
It is fine.
I'm going to the recording studio to talk to Chad. Eve wants me to.
Talk to Chad. Well, what about the business?
My assistant will handle things for now. Eve's upset.
Oh, hey, Eve's upset.
By the way, how did Chad react when you talked to him about coming to work at Crane Industries?
Whitney, you're gonna tell me why we couldn't at least be friends? Why?
It's because I'm
Because you're what?
I'm your sister, and things can never be the same between us anymore.
I'm not asking for things to be the same. I know they can't be. All right, but I can't bear the thought that I'll never be able to be with you. Just talk to you. Close to you.
God, I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry.
Damn it, I hate this, all right? I know we can't do anything about the circumstances, but I still love you.
Okay, stop. You have got to quit saying things like that to me.
It's the truth. I know we can't be lovers, and I know things can't be the same. Whitney, can't we at least be friends?
No. Chad, we can't. We can't be friends. Okay? We just can't.
Sam, what's happening here?
Is Maya... Did my father die?
No, Alistair is still alive.
Well, then why the hell are you arresting my wife? You said only if Alistair died.
I said if he died, I'd have to arrest her and charge her with murder. This is just a formality, all right? But a man has been shot, and she confessed to shooting him. Now, Mrs. Wheeler, you're gonna make bail, and I promise you won't have to spend the night in jail.
Thank you, Chief Banner.
You're sure that she'll make bail?
Well, I don't see any reason why not. Guys, listen, the last thing I want to do is arrest anyone for shooting Alistair Crane. Hey, I'm surprised he wasn't hit a long time ago with all the enemies that he has.
And people do seem to hate him, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. But the DA is all over me, and I'm sure he's going to want to know what happened.
Chief, my wife will tell you anything that you want to know.
I don't know if I should be relieved or upset that my father's still alive. But I do feel so bad for Mrs. Wheeler. She just looks so vulnerable.
Yeah. Unless she can come up with a good explanation as to why she shot Alistair. It's not looking good for her.
Mrs. Wheeler, are you sure you can't give me anything? No reasonable explanation why you shot Alistair?
No, Chief. I can't tell you anything more.
Yes, you can, and if you won't, I will.
Darling,
no,
please.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
I won't let this happen. I won't let you get arrested. I have something to tell you. All of you. Something that will explain why my wife did what she did.
Well, you did talk to Chad, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, what did he say?
What'd he say? Well, hey, look, Chad's got a lot to think about right now, and, well, come on, you saw how he reacted to seeing me and Whitney at the seascape earlier. He flipped out on us.
Yeah, but you talked to him before that, didn't you? I mean, what did he say about coming to work with the family business? Was he excited about getting his own record label? I mean...
Right, yeah, look, like I said, he's got a lot to think about, and, Dad, he's angry. I don't know what you want me to do.
All right, I'll talk to him myself. Don't try to do too much around here. Just put the media off as long as you can. Tell them I'm preparing a statement. The company's in good hands. There's no changes, etc., etc. You know the drill. Just tread water until I get back.
Hey, Dad, look, have a little faith in me, huh? I mean, at least take a glance at this.
Well, I'm sure it's fine, but you're just not quite ready for something that big. I'll handle it when I get back from talking to Chad.
My bastard half-brother doesn't know the first thing about the family business, but my damn father's ready to bring him in and make him Donald Trump.
I don't understand why you're so turned off me, Whitney. Look, I know you hate your mother, our mother. And I know you hate Julian Crane, but it sounds like you're mad at me, Whitney, and I don't know why.
Chad, I'm not mad at you. I just think you have to face the facts here. You gotta face the reality of the situation, and it does not help that you keep saying you love me all the time.
I know, you're right. And I see you're as in much pain as I am.
It's beyond painful, Chad.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just... afraid.
I'm afraid too.
You were the center of my world. You're everything to me. I thought we'd be together forever. With you, I felt like I finally had a family. Growing up on the streets, I didn't have anybody. But when I found you, I wasn't alone anymore.
I know. I mean, I wanted to be a part of that family badly, too.
Well, you have enough trouble dealing with your mom, so I don't want to add to your pain. No, I'm gonna leave. Let you finish packing.
Chad, I'm really sorry. It's just that every time we see each other, you keep telling me how much you love me. And I can't take it. So, if you could just give me a little space, that would be really great.
Space?
Yeah, I mean, we can talk. We can see each other, but we can't talk about us. We can't talk about the past. We can't talk about the future. We can't talk about us, okay?
Okay. But you're sure? I mean, we could see each other, talk to each other.
Yeah. Why don't we just give it a try, okay?
Okay. I'll take anything I can get, Whitney. I want to always be a small part of your life.
Okay. I'll see you later. Yes, Chad, you will always be a part of my life. Because I'll be raising our child. Hopefully with Fox as the father.
Come in.
I'm sorry your father was so dismissive of your work, Fox.
It's okay, I'm gonna show him how wrong he is.
He seemed a little distracted.
He's totally distracted. It's all right, I'm gonna use this situation to make my mark. I'm not gonna tread water like he says. I'm gonna handle the problem. I'll show him who's capable around here.
It's time the truth came out.
Chief Bennett, please don't listen to him. He loves me. He's trying to protect me.
Darling, don't do this.
No,
Don't.
I'm telling you, he's about to tell you that he shot Alistair. He wasn't even in the room when the gun went off. He was with Louise. He was with Pilar. He was with Sheridan. You heard the gun go off, didn't you?
Yes.
Mr. Wheeler was with us.
So, you see, I'm the only one who should pay the price for what happened here. I don't want to cause anyone any more pain. And Sheridan has suffered enough tonight.
All right. Chief, would it be all right if I came to the station with her?
Of course.
Is there anything that we can do to help?
Yes, what can we do?
Well, there is a small problem you might be able to help me with. In order to make bail, Mrs. Wheeler has to have residency here in Harmony. And as I understand it, you don't have a place yet?
She can use my address. I mean, Lord knows there's plenty of room at the main house up at the estate.
I don't want to impose on you.
No, you're not imposing. I insist, Mrs. Wheeler.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Should we come down to the station with you?
No. You'd attract a lot of media, and I don't think you want to do that.
No. We don't want that.
Please let us know if there's anything else that we can do.
Thank you.
Well, we've got to get going. The booking won't take long, and you'll make bail, and you'll be able to go free.
Hey, come on. We're so sad. Everything's gonna be all right, right?
I hope so. She's connected to me somehow. I don't know what it is, but I have to figure it out.
You are my passion for life.
I'm so sorry, baby. I know none of this is your fault, and I'm gonna do everything I can for you. And the first thing I'm gonna do is make Fox believe that he's your father, so that you can have a normal life. And no one will ever have to know that you're a product of incest. Okay.
Come in. Whitney, hey, what's up?
Well, I figured you'd be working late, so I brought you some food and coffee.
It's awfully nice of you. Thank you so much.
You know, I know you weren't that crazy about your grandfather, but sorry to hear about what happened.
Uh-huh.
I bet you things have been pretty nuts around here, what with your grandfather in the hospital and everything.
You have no idea. Foreign market's going crazy. So many fires to put out here, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's very sweet of you. Wow. The whole thing.
No, I'm glad you like it. I thought you'd be too busy to even think about food, so.
Yeah, no, I've been working my head off here. I haven't even thought about it. I'm hungry, though. Definitely hungry.
Well, I'm glad. I want to be here for you, Fox. I want to help you if I can.
You know what? I want to thank you for not lumping me in with the rest of the Cranes. You know, it's got to be tough on you, too, you know. See me in this environment and everything. Hello.
I know you're not like the rest of the Cranes. I trust you completely. I mean, I know you don't have a hidden agenda or anything like that.
Right. Listen, I don't know where this is going exactly, but, whoever it is, do know one thing, and that is I don't deserve you. I mean, you're the one who's trustworthy here. You wouldn't do anything underhanded or deceitful.
I'm worried about Mrs. Wheeler.
Well, don't be. You heard Sam. She's gonna make bail and be out in no time, honey.
I hope so. Just, you know, I'm worried about her having to go through the whole process of being arrested. You know, the fingerprinting, the photographs. It's all just so dehumanizing.
Well, luckily she has her husband. We'll be there with her the same way I'd be there for you if you were going through the same thing, okay?
She's such a fragile person. You know, it's incomprehensible to me that she would shoot my father in cold blood, even after everything that he did to us down in Mexico.
Well, there are a lot of questions that are still unanswered about tonight. I mean, for one thing, what is Mrs. Wheeler doing alone with Alistair in his library in the first place?
I don't know. I can't even imagine.
Neither can I.
And I really can't imagine her having to go through the whole process of being arrested and booked. I mean, it's just so humiliating.
Oh, yeah, I think you're obsessing a little too much about Mrs. Wheeler. Look, I understand how upset you are about your father, okay? No matter how horrible a man he is.
I don't know how I'll react if he dies. I mean, it's not like he ever showed me any love. It's not like we had a loving relationship. It's just that after my mother died, he was all that I had. And I might have been a horrible parent, but he was the only parent that I had.
Well, if he dies, he'll pay for his sins in the afterlife. You know, the good news, if he does die, then, well, at least I can give up my quest to bring down the House of Crane.
Would you?
I would. No, I don't blame Julian for most of it. It's Alistair. In fact, Julian's changed. And something tells me that if he were the head of Crane Industries, they might actually do something good for once.
Yeah, Julian has changed, thank goodness. Oh, God, Louise, could you imagine a life without my father's scheming or manipulations?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe I can actually find out what happened to my father.
Do you still think my father had something to do with it?
No doubt. I'm convinced. And nothing's gonna stop me from finding out why he disappeared and where he is right now.
I'm sorry I have to hold you here until they finish your paperwork for your bail.
How long do you think it'll be?
I don't know, but I'll see if I can hurry things along a little bit. You can wait here if you like.
Chief, thank you. This is wrong. I won't let you go through this.
I don't think you have any say in the matter, my darling.
Yes, I do. I can tell them the truth. I can tell them that that bastard you were married to was trying to force you to come back to him, trying to force you into a life of servitude, sexual enslavement. I can tell them that you and Alistair struggled for the gun, and it went off accidentally.
But I told them that I shot to kill with intention.
But you never told them the circumstances, that it was purely self-defense.
Martin, I am not going to tell Sheridan that I'm her mother. I really believe it would destroy her.
What about you? Look where you are. You could be destroyed if you don't tell them the truth.
Okay, so if I did, it might get me off. But at what cost? The price is too high. Just think about what it would do to our children. We can't tell them the truth. Not anyone.
What truth is that, Mrs. Wheeler?
least you're not gone forever. I can still be a part of your life. Who could that be? Julie, what the hell do you want?
I want to talk with you.
Well, you should try these sandwiches.
Oh, you smell good.
They're really good.
I'm sure they are.
Excuse me. I set up the chart in the conference room, Fox. Do you want to take a look?
Yes, absolutely. I gotta do this, but, God, you look good. Don't go anywhere, okay? I'll be right back. How's it look? Look all right?
Okay, it's fine. He's got to focus on his work right now because of his grandfather, but, I gotta get him to make love to me soon or my baby's life is gonna be ruined.
So, what do you think you'll do if you find information on your father? How do you think you'll feel?
Because it depends on how he disappeared. Now, if he was taken from us, and things that happened were out of his control, then I'll be grateful to have him back. I'll forgive him for everything that we had to go through. But if he left on his own accord, has been living some great, wonderful life somewhere, then no. I'll never forgive him. Never.
You mind telling me what you were talking about? You said something about telling the truth. The truth about what?
I was telling my husband that I'm definitely going to tell the truth about what happened and suffer the consequences.
All right. You're free to go, Mrs. Wheeler.
Thank you, Chief Bennett.
You'll be notified about an arraignment. In the meantime, you know you're not supposed to leave town.
Okay.
I suggest that you go straight to the Crane estate and stay there.
Oh, jeez, you know, it's gonna be hard to go back to that place.
We don't have any choice, my dear. Thank you so much for your kindness to us, Chief Bennett.
I'm afraid you won't think that if Alistair dies. If he does die, then I'll have to formally charge you. And you'll stand trial for murder.
Sheridan?
What?
You been able to figure out how you and Mrs. Wheeler might be connected yet?
No. I'm sure it'll come to me.
I'm sure it will. Your subconscious will help you figure it out. Good night.
Good night. Mother? Mother, where are you? Mother.
Oh, it's so beautiful here, and the air's so good. It's terrible to think of being locked up and not allowed to walk like this ever again.
You can't fool me. I know you were scared in that jail cell.
Yeah.
We never should have come back to Harmony. It was a mistake, a terrible mistake.
No. No, in the end, I think it was the best thing to do. Even if it ended up with me shooting Alistair, at least we know that Luis and Sheridan are safe. He can't hurt them. It's a strange relief. And who knows what evil Alistair would have done. I hope he dies. I really do.
No, don't say that.
Truly. I stopped him, Martin. I stopped him, and I'm glad.
All I care about is you. And I'm not going to stand by and watch you go to jail. Or let you sacrifice yourself. I've made up my mind. I'm going to tell everyone who we really are.
No, Martin, please don't. Don't tell anyone who we are. Promise me you won't.
Whitney, sorry about that. I got the Tokyo office on the other line. Guy says he's got to have these figures, so here we go.
Well, what about your sandwich?
I'm taking it. Thank you very much. A little coffee. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, but when? Okay, it's fine. But I can't just stand around here while I'm waiting for him. Okay, now I know I'm not more than a month pregnant or so. So I wonder how much time I have before the whole world will be able to see that I'm pregnant. And before Fox will notice while he's making love to me. Oh no. This is not good.
Chad, I know how difficult all of this is, this whole horrible situation between you and Whitney, and it breaks my heart when I think about what you're going through.
Well, you can keep your sympathy, Julian, because I don't need it.
I also understand your hostility, because I would feel the same given the situation.
Now, you don't know diddly about how I feel, and neither does Eve Russell.
She is your mother, and she loves you. We are your family. We have so much we want to talk about with you, so much to say to you.
You know, I don't want to hear it, okay?
I'm your father, and I want to be your father.
Well, I don't want you to be my father, okay? I don't want anything from you or from Dr. Russell.
Please, Chad.
No, I don't want to hear it, okay? You know what, you want to help me? Well, do me a favor and stay the hell away from me.
I can't do that. We searched for you for too long, and now that we've found you, I'm going to be your father. There's so many things I want to help you with.
Didn't you hear what I said? I don't need your help, all right? You already ruined my life. I just want you to go away and leave me alone. Right, forever.
This is terrible. This is how big I could possibly be at 3 months? I gotta hurry if I'm gonna pass Chad's baby off as Fox's.
Oh, God.
Mark, please, because you love me, please promise me that you won't reveal our true identities. Please promise me that.
No, I'm not making any promises. I'm going to do everything in my power to see that you don't go to jail, or God forbid, get the death penalty.
I hope we do find a way out of this so I don't have to go to jail. But I will go to jail if that's how I have to keep our secret. I will.
No, I can't let that happen.
Listen to me. If we tell Luis and Sheridan that we're alive, that all these years we've been living down in Mexico, happy, safe, loving, while they've been up here struggling with poverty and abuse, how do you think that's going to make them feel? It's going to make them feel less than worthless. If they think that their parents, their mother and their father never stood here.
I've heard this a million times before, and I know how terrible it'll be for all of them. But maybe, just maybe, if we explain to them why we left, then everything
It won't matter, Martin. It won't matter.
Look, maybe you could at least think about it again. You know, try to explore all the possibilities. Maybe there's something positive hidden in there somewhere.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'd like to take a little walk, if you don't mind, on my own, Martin. I just want to clear my mind.
Will you be all right?
Oh, sure, I'll be all right, at least for the moment. I don't think Alistair's in any shape to be going after me tonight.
That's true. I'll see you at the house. Even if I agree to keep quiet about who we are, I've seen the way that Sheridan and Julian look at you. Same way Luis looks at me, studying us. God, what'll happen if Sheridan figures it out all by herself? That you're her mother.
Sheridan? Sheridan. Mother. What do you know? Mother. Oh my God. You do know. Yes. Yes, Sheridan. I am your mother.
Whitney, are you pregnant with Chad's baby?
I'm not leaving here until you listen to what I have to say, and you will listen to every word.
Alistair could have ordered a hit on her from his deathbed. I've got to find her.
Oh my God, Sheridan.
For over a decade, ER has continued to surprise you. In the weeks ahead, the biggest surprise is how they do it again.
Oh my God.
And again.
Screw it.
And again.
It's your call. Whoa. You're the doctor.
The biggest season.
I'm in love with you.
The biggest guest stars. Plus,
What the hell is that?
the unexpected.
You want us to kill it?
All new episodes of ER. It all starts NBC Thursday.